so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much. And I bet you we are going home. We are going home. No matter what the enemy is doing, no matter their propaganda and blackmail, we are going home. With the successes we are seeing today, it is evidence that we are going home. After our Prime Minister of Biafra Republic in exile, have written to the EU on the conditions of the Biafran people, including even the other indigenous tribe, the way their life is being taken away from them, the attacks against them on a daily basis that is happening, demanding that the EU, everybody in the EU, every country, they should stop deporting people back to Nigeria. They should stop deporting people back to Nigeria. That is the instruction that was given. And we are waiting for them. While that discussion is going on, you are hearing the United States. United States have taken a lead. United States have taken a lead. And I'm going to read that for you, what I saw and how it is written, so that you can be able to understand that it is not a joke. Some of you are taking everything for granted. And that is why I told you to continue to follow Master Samuel Epa on Twitter. When you follow him on Twitter, you will not be left behind. If you're on Twitter, you will not be left behind. There's a lot of information that you'll be getting. First-hand information will be coming to you. Things that other people are not aware of, you will be aware of it. You will not be left behind. It is very important that we follow our Prime Minister on Twitter. Our Prime Minister, on the letter that he wrote to the EU, he demanded that deportation of Biafrans to Nigeria should stop as a result of the ongoing armed conflict, state-sponsored terrorism, ethnic cleansing of Biafrans and other indigenous people within Nigeria. That was included in the letter he wrote. And today, the US Congress took a lead. The US Congress is requesting the US government to protect Nigerian nationals currently in the United States by designating Nigeria for temporary protected status. Are you seeing it? Everything that you see that is unfolding today is because of the effort of our Prime Minister, what the Biafra Republic government in exile is doing, the effort they are putting. Today, the Congress is coming for the very first time to make a request from the US government to protect Nigerian nationals currently in the United States by designating Nigeria for temporary protected status. Who do you think made this possible? It is the Biafran people. And every other indigenous tribe in the United States should be thankful to Biafran people. If you're seeking for asylum now, it is easier for you. And very soon, Europe is going to approve theirs. So wherever you are, as long as you're indigenous in that country called Nigeria, you'll be safe and nobody's going to deport you back to that evil country anymore. They are seeing the sign of what is coming. The armed conflict that is already there. Armed conflict is going on in Nigeria secretly. But very soon, it's going to be more open than you can ever imagine. Very soon, the armed conflict that is happening in Nigeria will no longer be hidden. They have been fighting Biafra. They have been engaging Biafra secretly, and they never talk about it. Secret war has been going on in Nigeria against the Biafran people, against other ethnic tribes, against the indigenous tribes in that contraption. There has been a serious armed conflict. But nobody seemed to pay attention.
People are pretending as if they don't know what's happening. The only people that feel concerned and are shouting on a daily basis and talking and speaking to authorities and people that matter are the Biafran people. It is only the Biafran people that are engaging every international community that need to be engaged, engaging countries, engaging strong personalities. And today, look at where he has brought us. Look at where he has brought us today. Every one of us must stand firm. We must stand strong. Our Prime Minister have always said that this month is going to be a remarkable month. It is going to be a remarkable month. It can never be business as usual anymore. It cannot be business as usual. If you think it will be business, it will never ever be business as usual. So whatever you are doing, you should be mindful of what you are doing. Be mindful of where you are going. And be mindful of what you say. Victory will surely come to us. No matter the distraction, no matter the obstruction, no matter the propaganda and blackmail, victory will surely come. We'll be victorious. And for some of us who have seen the tweet of our barrister Law Ejimako, on his tweet, he said, as the thankful and loyal ramp up of all around the world. He's talking about the protest that's going to be held in Washington, D.C. for Mazen Nandegan release. A protest will be held for Mazen Nandegan release in Washington, D.C. So if you're in Washington, D.C., you should prepare yourself to join that because it's going to happen on Thursday, May 25th. On Thursday, May 25th by 2 p.m. If you're in Washington, you should be able to be there. That protest is going to be a protest by all well-meaning people, all human rights activities. All human rights activities, both Biafrans and non-Biafrans. If you care about sanity, you care about justice for innocent people, you should be there at Washington, D.C. for that protest. It's going to be a mega protest. So every Biafran that is in Washington, D.C. or that can be able to get there should be there. Thursday, May 25th by 2 p.m. Everyone should be there. We are in a time that every door must have to be opened. Everything that needs to be done has to be done. Because it has become very clear that we are dealing with Pharaoh that will never let the children of Israel go. They will not let us go except we do extraordinary things. That is why at this point in time, we are moving to a different level. Touching every door that needs to be touched. Talking to people that need to talk to. Every possible area that needs to be touched must have to be touched at this particular point in time. We have passed the time of talking without action. Mazen Nandekan must be released. An innocent man who has not committed any crime, who the state itself committed a crime against him. Even when their court have pronounced this man innocent, yet they refuse to leave him. African court pronounced him innocent. Nigerian court pronounced him innocent. And yet, the imposter in Asoro will continue to hold him. Are we going to fold our hand and continue to watch them? Of course not. That is why extraordinary things have been done. So if you're in Washington, D.C., join that protest on 25th by 2 p.m. Join the protest. Every angle of this struggle is busy. If you know anything you will do to make things begin to happen, do it. That is what I've been saying. As the protest is going on, the Biafra Republic government in exile are doing their own part, making their diplomatic move and making those they need to be met. At the same time, those who are in Biafra land join the sit at home and lock up Biafra land. Just as our Prime Minister have directed. from 28th evening. The curfew starts from 28th evening, 28th eve. From 28th, 29th, and 30th, our Heroes Day. Total lockdown. And after that, the new agenda will be open. And in that new phase, it is not going to be easy. In that new phase, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be an easy ride for anybody. More especially for the zoo. They are going to hear from Biafran people in a different dimension. We have been suffering. We have been calling, crying, talking to people and places. Nobody seems to pay attention. Nobody's listening. The more we cry, the more they take our life. The more we cry, the more they continue to intimidate us. The more we cry, the more they continue to push us down. But regardless of whatever they are doing, we will never stop. We will not stop. We will not. We will never stop. No matter their propaganda and blackmail, we will never stop. We will continue to pursue the cause of Biafra until we achieve Biafra in this 2023. It is going to happen. And they themselves, they know it very well. That is why you see them bringing all this, their divide and rule. They know. That is why they are bringing all this divide and rule. And Biafrans matter to watch out. If you are a Biafran and you are falling for all those their gimmicks, that means you don't know who you are. If you are a Biafran and you are still falling in for these people, you don't know whom you are. At this stage, you must not fall for them. You must not. You must not fall to their blackmail and propaganda they are pushing. Always have in the back of your mind that what we are looking for is freedom. We are pursuing self-determination. The only political talk we can have with them is referendum. That's all. Referendum, that's the only discussion we can have with them. Apart from referendum, nothing more. We are not asking for any presidency. We have said it time and time again. We are not asking for any vice. We are not asking for any Senate president or deputy. We are not asking for any House of Rep. Excuse me. We are not asking for any House of Rep, whatever. What we are demanding for is for our freedom. Our Supreme Master Nanagana have made it clear long before now. Our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, have made it clear. We talk about it on our various platforms on a daily basis that what we are seeking for is freedom. We are seeking for total independence. We are not asking for any posts. We are not asking for any restructuring. We are not asking them for anything whatsoever. So let them stop that deception. And if you are a Biafran, you are selling out your own people. If you are a Biafran, you are going there to fight for your own selfish and personal interests. Keep Biafra away from your mouth. Keep us away from it. Go as a person and fight for whatever you want to fight for. That is you. But don't go and begin to use the Biafran people as a camouflage to fight for your own personal interests. Which is exactly what I've been doing. That is why on my program yesterday I explained it that every single politician you see in that contraption, they are there to serve themselves, not to serve you. Every one of them is pursuing his or her own personal interests. When they talk, they show it in their talk. When they act, they see it in their action. And that is why they can never stand up and speak up for you. Somebody like Dave Umahi. Dave Umahi is only waiting for a call and direction from Asrock to tell him where to destroy or the life to take. And as soon as the instruction comes, he will do it because he was looking for vice president. Did he get it? He didn't get it. He sold Biafran people, he sold his own people, he sold his brothers and sisters because of political posts. Did he get it? He didn't get it. Look at Ojus Okal, who is crying right, left, and center today. Ojus Okal sold his conscience for political position. He want to be the Senate president. Where are you today? Are you not miserable now? You are more than miserable now. Where is Okorocha? Okorocha sold the right of the Biafran people, sold the right of his own people for presidency. And when they trash him and put him into the dream, where is he today? Where is the Okorocha today? He's nowhere to be found. The same fate awaits every one of you, those of you who are making speech today. Those of you today who are hiding under one thing or the other, camouflaging that you are fighting for Biafra and you're not fighting. The same fate will await you. That same person that sent you against Biafran people will be the one to destroy you. The same people who sent you after Biafran people, they will be the ones to go against you and they will destroy you. The earlier you wake up and face reality, the better for you. We have come a long way. Biafrans have suffered so much. We have sacrificed a lot. And we cannot continue to be on that path of sacrifice. It is high time we make our stand known and take that which belongs to us. That is where we are heading. It is no longer time for complaint. No longer time for crying and sharing tears. We are in a time where we are making a move to take that which belongs to us. And our Prime Minister is doing a great job. Our Prime Minister is doing a wonderful job, whether you like it or not. You can pretend for all I care. You can deny it for all I care. But it is the truth. It is the truth that you can never be able to deny. A truth you can never run away from. No matter how you try to deny the truth, no matter how you try to run away from that truth, it will continue to stay at you. Because it is the truth. And only the truth can set you free. With the grace Chukwu Okabia has given every one of us, we have to utilize that grace and fight for Biafra. We have to utilize that grace and fight for Biafra. Time has passed when we beg so much. We don't have to be begging too much now. What we are doing now is to wake you up, make sure you're not sleeping. Mazen Nane gonna say, we must carry everybody along. That is the reason why we are saying what we are saying. In case you will say you didn't hear yesterday. Just trying to carry everybody along to make sure that nobody is left behind. But if you think that we are talking to you because of our weakness, we are not weak. We are not weak. We only want Chukwu Okabia to bear us witness that we told you, but you refuse. So that whatever happens to you in time to come, you will be responsible for it. If you are a Biafran and you refuse to fight for Biafra, you are a Biafran and you refuse to pay attention, in the future, whatever happens to you, you will be responsible for it. Absolutely responsible for anything you see. Because we warned you. We warned you, but you didn't listen. May Chukwu Okabia continue to guide and protect all the Biafran people. Wherever you are watching me from, I urge you to stand up. Never sit. Keep standing at all times. We are in a time of war. This is not the time of merriment. This is not the time to lose your guard. You must prepare yourself. May is a critical month. A critical month. Things have been lined up. Some are being done underground and some are being done in the open. You must have to pay attention and stand up for yourself wherever you are. Don't allow anybody to deceive you or distract you. Do not allow anybody to divert your attention to something else. Always be focused on your freedom. Always be focused on that which matters. Are we going to be free? Definitely we're going to be free. No man born of a woman can stop our freedom. No. They can only cause a delay, but they can't stop it. But even in that midst of the delay, the delay has ended. We will not continue to tolerate that delay anymore. And that is why today, the Biafra Republic government in exile is taking every drastic measure to make sure that things are turned around. They are doing a whole lot of things. Things that you can see with your eyes. All you need to do is to open your eyes and you look. Use your brain and think. And you will see the achievement they have made so far. And more is coming. Today the world is aware of the loss of life in that very contraption and more that is going to happen. And the world has started preparing the ground. The world has started preparing the ground, all thanks to our Prime Minister, who wrote to the EU and told them expressly to stop the deportation of Biafran people and the indigenous tribes to that contraption. Because when you deport somebody to that very contraption, it's a suicide mission. You're just sending the person to his death. That's what it is. Taking somebody away from a civilized world into that very contraption is just a suicide mission. And I thank you, after our Prime Minister spoke, they had it, and the US took a lead. US took a lead. And every other part of the world, including Asia, they will key in very soon. So that wherever you are as a Biafran, wherever you are as an indigenous, sincere person in that contraption, you'll be saved. You'll be saved. The safety and security of Biafran people matters a lot to us. We have lost brothers, we have lost sisters, we have lost uncles, we have lost aunties. We have lost so much people in the past. And we don't want to continue to lose. That is one of the reasons why we are taking things lightly. That's why we are pulling things gradually and gently. Because we don't want a loss of life anymore. That's why we're taking it step by step. But if they think that that is what is going to make us